So working on the limo today, and I've got most of the rear done. I've got to sort out what to do up there with that sailboat hatch for trim. They just had the vinyl stretched up outside and actually had the frame screwed down on it, which is weird. But today we're gonna run a reverse trigger from transmission up to the dash for triggering this channel 1 of the backup camera monitor, and maybe kind of sort out what's going on with the backup sensor wanting to stay on all the freaking time. Don't know what's going on there. Whoops. That actually makes sense because on this side there's the brick from the house. Yesterday I drove it around and both of them were red, blinking from 0 to 2.3. It's not doing it today, so, or right now anyway. But that is going to trigger this to come on when it's in reverse. So we've got the official wire down, probably behind the transmission tunnel cover and underneath. But we've got the strobe kit put in on the front. Dash is still apart because I'm still messing with wiring up here, but we got the windshield trim back in. Map console is backwards, but I wanted the light closer to the front versus flipping it around where most of it would be shining back here. I wanted it kind of down in this area. So you can still put your sunglasses up in here and reach them. This came out of my coupe, 2013 Genesis coupe. I bought a spare one off eBay and mounted my Motec keypad up in where the sunglass thing is. So I still have this one. The door switch does work. It's right up there to a reed switch. You shut the door, it turns off. And the sunroof switch, we hadn't really decided what we're going to do with that yet, but we may hook it up to lights or a horn or something. I may, thinking about possibly wiring up the center button here of the horn button on the steering wheel to a new air horn set with the 12-volt solenoid. We've got the Android multimedia system in. Pretty cool. That is a Pumpkin 7.2 Android. And I've been happy with it so far. It plays DVDs. It's got whatever Play Store will put on it. Has an external Wi-Fi antenna, external GPS antenna. And that's it for this. Let's go under and check out the reverse switch. I'm actually going to need strippers and crimpers. Oh, I haven't done crimpers. I'll have to look for those. I'm going to run this yellow wire here. .16 gauge. Should be plenty. Let's run this down actually first. See if we can find a place. I could run it through the firewall. I really don't want to pull the hood down. Might as well. I can better see. may have to fish that through. Oh, I got it. That'll work. Sounds like the moment's here. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Is this thing recording? Hello. Well, let's pull the hood down. Grab a wrench. This thing is friggin' heavy. Luckily it has hinge hangers that stop it from hitting the ground. Why are you coming down, turn around? Okay. That should be enough. This really needs to be running loom. I've already zip tied. You know what? I'll do that later. You know what? I won't do it later. Let me go get some zip ties. Cotton and loom. This is a DT 466. Mechanical, not electric, not the E version. It is Christmas Eve. I'm going to go ahead and run this all the way through. Open sesame. Close enough. Good enough. Oh, there's a bit of sea up in there. I got the shorties, I should have got the 11s. We need to go down through there. And actually that green wire hanging down right there is the one we gotta tie into. Let's put another anchor point right down there so we don't pull the top down. This right here is a 12-volt solenoid for secondary water. Actually, it used to be a heater core. Oops, the heater core was right here. Air conditioner, factory air conditioning, and it was retrofitted to a master air mobile heating and air system. So this flows inside to one exchanger for heat, and then there's one on the other side for the air conditioner, and those are piped under and up to an evaporator blower on the other side. So you turn on heat, one side comes on, uses water pump water. Takes forever for this thing to heat up, but it works. AC does not work. Something happened with fuses, I think, inside. We gotta troubleshoot that. That'll probably be the next video. Let's crawl under and pull this through. Get this step out of the way. What made you beep? That was the backup system. Backup alarm. Being obtuse as usual. Alright, I need to spin around this way. Here we go. Close fit. And that would be a diesel tank right there. Here we go. Let's see, it's not too funky of an angle. I guess we'll find out on video. So passenger side, this is a 545 Allison AT. And on the passenger side, this right here is your backup switch, your reverse light switch. White wire has 12 volts. The black wire, black wire is 12 volts. White wire is your switch side, which this goes to some LED backup lights in the rear that were installed. This switch is bad. I've got to take it out. I've got one on order. It doesn't engage when it's put in reverse. So, but we'll go ahead and wire everything up. And this is right here some Cat's 5e I ran. The wiring for the switches in the back, the sensors, the backup sensors, were only about 10 feet, way too short, so I had to cut them off, spliced in Cat 5, ran it to the front, and thinking that may be some of the potential issues I'm running into. I may have to get a different backup alarm, but anywho, let's see if I can roll up here and pull that down through without rolling over and knocking the freaking light down, which I did anyway. I'm looking for a bundle that's sitting up there. Where would it be? That right there, maybe. There it is. Man, that's close to that freaking exhaust, man. I don't like that. Let's maybe cut it right about there. Let's get a little slack. Cut it right about there. We'll splice these guys together, and then we'll run this up into there and be done with it. All right. get the stuff to do it with. Alright. Turn this thing off. Alright, so here's the torch. Alright. We're gonna need that. Let me just set it down here out of the way. That needs to be a little bit shorter. Whoops. Seal it up, shrink it, seal it. Sweet. Now I need to put a jumper in there and let's tidy this up here. Get in there. No zip ties. I gotta go get the zip ties. Thanks. Starting to get dark. I don't want that flopping around up there. Okay. Here we go. So now we got this. It's keyed. There we go. I just need to jump that, make sure we've got power up there. I'll leave it plugged in for now, and we are done.